by virtue of the process known only as iteration, we've come up with a fun deck. I'm very excited to showcase it. This is a 2022 standard deck, as I will bring up on every video I do for a while. This is not standard or historic or traditional standard. It's way down here. Beep. This is the new future standard format, which is only these 4 most recently released sets, because people are getting a little tired of seeing the same old, because Eldraine, Theros, Ikoria, there's a lot of real power cards in there, particularly Eldraine, and those have rotated out in 2022. So what this is sort of a look at what standard will maybe look like in the fall. Power level's way lower. And it's time for me to talk about my new Outlaws Merriment, the new card that I would want to make work so badly because I love skeletons. Skeletal Swarming. Each skeleton you control has trample, attacks each combat if able, and gets +X/+0, where X is the number of other skeletons you control. And then comes a juicy part. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 black skeleton creature token that's tapped. If creature died this turn, you make 2 instead. Ooh! I love anything that reminds me of playing StarCraft. This is a skeleton barrack. Thank you. Skeleton. Thank you, Venkalos. Only person paying attention here. It's a barracks. Now, the problem when you actually try to build a deck around this card, this is a slower card, so naturally you'd think a more controllier sort of list. And just to show a particular pickle that you encounter, if you look up card draw, it's really just like Village Rites, Deadly Dispute, Plumb the Forbidden. Sacrifice to draw is really the only good card draw in 2022 standard right now. Not a lot of good, efficient ways to card draw, unless you want to go Asmodeus, LeMayo. But I was tickled by the idea that, well, hey, if most of the card draw cards that we are looking to build around, where are you? Involve sack a creature to draw 2 card, sack a creature or artifact, draw 2 cards and make a treasure. If this is the case, maybe we can build a list around a whole bunch of small creatures, Eyetwitch, Shambling Ghast, cards that have good on-death effects, or Acquisition Expert, Elderfang Disciple, cards that make discards happen. And we can just start sack drawing our way into buying a little bit of time, removing a little bit of threats, being a little bit obnoxious, and then Skeletal Swarming to finish it all off. As removal, we have Soul Shatter and a pair of Flunks. Why not 4 Flunks? Shambling Ghast we're trying out as an alternate way to do -1/-1 against the real aggro ones. Still 4 Soul Shatters, because it's probably the best removal around against Izzet. We're running a pair of Culling Rituals, because it's so fun to destroy all of our own little babies, and all of your little babies. Notice that this is destroy non-land permanent. It hits classes, and it's, Ranger dies. We can do great things with the Culling Ritual. Now, in terms of the sideboard, we have double Necrotic Fumes, double Pest Summonings, just more ammunition for some of our, usual continued gameplay, removal, and 1/1s. But then we have an Environmental Sciences for mana fixing, Containment Breach in case there's scary enchantments or artifacts. Mascot Exhibition is a potential way to win. And not 1, but 3 Agadeem's Awakening, because remember, we have a lot of Eyetwitch and discard potential. A lot of enters the battlefield or exits the battlefield value. And of course, we're sacking lots of our little babies to put them into the graveyard. We might even. I lost my train of thought, I'm not going to lie. What was I talking about? We might even want to run 4 Agadeem's Awakenings. Is Day 9 all right? Excellent. Now this is a list that we've yet to run into. Some sort of red aggro list. Let's see what Spence B's up to. I played against a lot of mono white aggro. Obviously Orzhov Angels is very, very quite so scary. Let me get the Environmental Silences to start. Wow, okay. Consider myself monitored. I think a reasonable play as any is to just Elderfang. Next turn, we have the Acquisitions Expert that will allow us to look at many cards in this hand. Absolutely, I'm happy to do this. No lands? Excellent. So I'm going to play the Acquisitions Expert now, because with Acquisitions Expert, we can guarantee that we can block the Hall Monitor. We'll get the other Battlecry Goblin out of there. All right. And now this game is going to be a little slow. Oh, I love seeing Learns in Standard. It's so sick. Ow, ow. All right, so I think the right play is to Environmental Sciences. Boink. Probably just get a swamp anyways. I have a single forest in here, and that's right there, so I guess I don't really have a choice. We're just going to continue to be as annoying as humanly possible. We're going to get rid of this Environmental Sciences. I mean, I see no reason why Spensby should be allowed to have anything good happen for the rest of the game. Great. Well, all right. Now, if I smash the Skeletal Swarming down right now, what do we think happens? So let's think. If my opponent does get a land, this is going to be a 4-2 damage. That's 6, then the 7th damage comes in. Could take a good amount. I mean, the obvious alternative play is just Soul Shatter, hunt for specimens. That's probably the correct one to do. And Bronstein says, do it, no regrets. Yeah, okay, look, yeah, of course. I think that at the very end, I came to the conclusion that I think Soul Shatter, hunt for specimen is the right play because I get rid of the scary one. Yeah. I get rid of the scary thing. And we're going to be using this to keep us alive regardless. I'm going to do this to get rid of this. But then, let's not forget, M. Bronstein did say, no regrets. So at that point, I realized I didn't have much of a choice at all in the matter. This causing things to not be able to block is a bit of a boomer. This is okay. Mountain goes as mountain does. Big risk, but incredibly satisfying and awesome. When we play well, maybe we actually had the win before. I'm triple blocking because, you know, 99% chance a thing dies and I just gain a health. But, another very exciting news. We also have the ability, if our opponent had some sort of attack buff, to have all 3 of them die. And then that health gain resolves before the other person's things resolve. Now, it might look like we don't have lethal, but it doesn't look like we don't have lethal. It doesn't look like that. You might think it looks like that, but that's a weird thing to think, and you're fucking wrong, my friend. Well, that was a fun match. And Bronstein says, you're welcome, Sean. Before I say anything else, thank you, M. Bronstein, for saying no regrets. That was me no regrets. I'm going to play the Necroblossom Snarl. I'm going to decline to do any I'm going to decline to do any revealing. Wow, that was hard for my mouth to do. Because I don't have the thing I need to do. Flames says, first F-bomb dropped more than 5 minutes into the vid. Well timed. Oh, yeah. Fucking YouTube, am I right? Alright, let's swing. If... I think it's actually correct for me to do this now, I think. I think it actually is. My opponent is white-red, which is kind of a traditionally more aggro color mix. I've seen, like, red splashing white goblins, but this appears to be white splashing red for dragons. Okay. One time. One time, please. I'm willing to take 3 damage. I mean, literally, I just didn't have to do this. And it's still exactly what I did. I can't believe it. I'm devastated. So, if... I've never seen white-red dragons. And my presumption is that this is gonna feel a little bit like Orzhov Angels. My swarms. Culling Ritual's pretty useless. But we have so many cheap things, it would be nice. Chemical Robin, MTG. Gotcha. I think Agadeem's Awakening is actually disproportionately high value in this matchup. It feels really good. Loyal Warhound. I would love to kill it. So, I do Agadeem's Awakening for X equals 2. Yeah. Still have the Village Rites up. Okay, good. 1, 2. Yeah, I think the inclusion of 2 Shambling Ghast is actually really, really nice. Get thee gone. And we're just gonna hang out. Village Rites and Deadly Dispute are the unseen cards in the hand. I mean, this feels pretty cool. So, if this attacks, we just double block this, right? Draw a card. All that work for just drawing a card, huh? My goodness. And if, you know, Dragonfire or something like this comes down, it's okay. Water. Water everywhere. Okay. Shambling Ghast. Because this is giving that indestructible. Nice. Great treasure. Lore Hold Command. That's a sick one to have. I love seeing that. Now, do I want to sacrifice this right now? I think the answer is absolutely yeah. So we're going to go down to 6, it looks like. Oh, down to 5. Okay, yeah. Then we just go black, right? Now, let us not forget that Velomachus is a card, right? I have no idea if that's rotated. I don't know if it's in or out. Oh, my opponent has a Den of the Bugbear. Guess who's gonna go to 1? Whoops. I totally neglected to see that. I'm learning too many new things all at the same time. Okay. Sacrifice this to draw 2 cards. Doink, doink. Pest Summoning. Okay. Velomachus is Strixhaven? Oh, of course he is. Yeah, so that's totally... It's totally... I'm sorry, my brain is melted. My brain is lava. Den of the Bugbear? I think I need to keep my health total high, because Lord Hold Command is direct damage. Target creature gets +1/+1 for each other type creature and gets double strike. Okay. Great. One, two. Boink. I kind of think I might even want more of those puppies, man. Look, I'm terrified, man. I'm absolutely terrified. I'm just gonna get Lord Hold Commanded in the face. Yeah. Dragons you control have Ward 1. So this needs to stay back to block the scary dragons. I want to heal. Look at this. Look at this high-level mind game. Look at this high-level mind game. I want to heal. That's the deal. I want to do it. Velomachus swing GG is my prediction. I mean, that's a reasonable one. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, I think the biggest thing is... Felt like we had a lot of opportunities to play in all sorts of different ways. I still feel very good about our deck. Skeletal Swarming. I think this is probably better to just get 2 1-drops down. And we have a pretty high probability of just picking up a untapper. You know, I just want to state for the record, it's probably pretty good to not reveal the land if you don't need to. Unless there's like a 1-mana spell you want to cast. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. Rally the ranks. Angel. Okay, so this is the Orzhov Angels list that's very popular. So I'm doing this because I wish to curve. So the discard component of our deck is going to be pretty important to do here. Righteous Valkyrie is fine. It's completely fine. I think that what I do is... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and just sack the Eyetwitch. We're easily going to blow that one up. I kind of want to get this one. Well, this is great. This is a stupidly good card in this matchup because they have things like Fairhaw's Retribution, which makes 0-cost Angels. They have Starnheim Unleash, which makes 0-cost Angels. There's just a lot of things that make 0-cost Angels. Apoquaz says, how you feeling today, buddy? Unbelievable, actually. Unbelievable. Flameseeker says, Doomscar. This list typically runs 4 Starnheim Unleashed. So it runs no Doomscars. It instead opts for things like Rampage of the Valkyries to deal with creatures. So, I mean, we're in an absolutely bone-crushingly good position. I mean, the dream scenario is my opponent somehow gets 3 0/0s out. Oh, never mind. We hit the dream scenario. What's going to happen is I'm going to Culling Ritual, which kills all my own dudes, also kills Rally in the Ranks. This will die. I'll learn Mascot Exhibition, and I'll just play Mascot Exhibition right afterwards. This is a land. My opponent's trying to very badly get out Starnheim Unleashed. That fucking is actually very bad news. I hate to see it. That's okay, we'll just... This is a little gamble, but it's okay. It's a little bit gamble. Little bit gamble. Okie dokie. So we Culling Ritual. This just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We then are probably just going to do this for 2 to get the Acquisitions Expert and the Eyetwitch back. Oh my god, it's killing the one thing I need it not to kill. Oh man, that is bad news. Oh, this Angel player is playing sick, man. Because now it's going to be another Starnheim Unleashed. Why not call the turn before the one I did? Because I wanted to get a bigger Culling Ritual off. I want to start to build up the great Skelepals. And I think we actually are dead. Because our opponent kept exiling our learn cards. Which is just a great play. And I think we got nothing here, right? I mean, they just sequence it very well. The Orzhov Angels list is like a deck to beat on the ladder. But I think that the spread of things we have is maybe just one card too thin, or maybe just right. I think the extra Necrotic Fumes in the sideboards feel really, really helpful. Okay. Trying again. Hand looks as good as any. Hey, have a good night, Flameseekers. Is it Dragons is like a really good list. Just like unbelievably very, very, very good. Now, if Soul Black 72 is a mono black discard list, I probably will chuck the Skeletal Swarming and instead favor keeping the Village Rites up. Oh no, it's Dimir. Oh fuck yeah. Oh, we're doing it. All right. Duke 13 says, let's see, Graven Lore. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. Bring out your Flunks. Yeah, Duke 13 says, Orzhov Angels is a fair deck, though. Would you agree that it's classic mid-range? Or am I incorrect in putting it in that category? I mean, I think that's actually the perfect labeling. Which one do I want to Village Rites? Like this? Typically, these are Behold the Multiverses. Bozatana says, have you seen some weird people running around with a Grixis Snow control list? I run into that a few times. It's extremely annoying. It's really good. It's based on the Dimir Snow control list that I have uploaded to my YouTube. It's very good. We're up against what appears to be the Dimir control snow list that I'm talking about right now. That makes use of like, oops, yeah, Flunk, get out of here. It makes use of like the Graven Lores. Makes use of Blood in the Snow. Some other just really good. Hive of the Bugbear. It's Bugbear time. I think we just smash with some little guys. Just respond to our opponent. Young DB says, Day 9. Hope you've had a wonderful evening. It's been great, thanks for asking. Or just asserting. Have you played Chivalry 2? Check it out. What I have seen, I don't know if this is the game, but I have seen the Dodge This, you bastard! I rewatch that video frequently. That video is fucking hilarious. Dodge this, you bastard! Guy's like beating him with a banjo. That is a funny video. This is the play. All right? Watch this. Watch this. Watch. Just wait. Boom. Soul Black 72. It's a Dimir control list. What sweepers does it run? What sweepers does it have? Shadow's Verdict, Crippling Fear. Couple ways to deal with babies. We're flooding with babies. Flooding with babies, baby. Now, Soul Black, because they are a blue-black deck, will likely be going Shadow's Verdict as their sweeper of choice. Crippling Fear, also acceptable. Crab. Oh my god, Soul Black knows my favorite animal. Now, there was a chance for Shadow's Verdict. We're trying to run into that there sweeper there. This is one way to deal with the counterspell, should it be there. But we want to try to get rid of those sweepers. Ooh, saw it coming. Get out of here. Don't you wish you'd kept Saw It Coming up? Well, the list does run a pair of negates. So, negates are greats. So that's probably a Behold the Multiverse that is foretold away. Oh my god. In response, you kill it? Oh, this is so funny. Now, you can hit OK when something goes on the stack, and then destroy it. Because my opponent killed it, we now get 2 Skeleboys. Dodge this, you bastard! Ah! My gameplay is clear. If this is a Saw It Coming, this cannot be cast because it was foretold. What am I talking about? Of course it can be cast. It's their turn. Look. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Ah, you love to see it. Dodge this, you bastard! Ah! Yeah, everyone needs to go look that video up. Look up, dodge this, you bastard. You'll find the video. Have we maybe made a list with Skeletal Summoning that's working? Because, like, one of the nice things is that if I get a creature, I play it. If I get one of my card draw spells, it's a sack spell. And I sack, which activates Skeletal Swarming. You bastards! Ah! You got it. Let's have 5. Hey, Skeletal Swarming, thanks so much for gifting me 5 skeletons. I really appreciate that. How's your day going, Skeletal Swarming? That game is Mordheim? Oh, okay. Okay. I have a in the Chunky Spacemen Discord, there's quite a few. I want to call them pop gamers. Well, actually, maybe not pop gamers, say, but like, you know, when Apex Legends was cresting, they were like, let's play some Apex. Chivalry 2 came out. Let's play some Chivalry 2. Guilty Gear Strive's coming out. And that entire Discord is swarmed with Totsugeki memes. I've, like, never played this game, but I know. Wow, a rare mulligan. I love this hand. This hand is made of gas. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the Shambling Ghast because it's the least utilitous of them all. Moses Hannes says, do you think putting a few Golgari Apprentices, can't recall the guild name for Strixhaven, in there and maybe the Witch, then go for the Drain as a sub-theme? I think that is an interesting deck idea. I think that I would probably say... this list is small, obnoxious dudes that you sacrifice, Skeletal Summoning, and removal. There's just not a lot of room left for anything else. And for that reason, if you wanted to go for like a Witherbloom Apprentice and Sedgemoor Witch and some other things and make it a little bit more, get the fuck out of here, make it a little bit more ping heavy. I think this sounds kind of cool. Turtle Stew says, I'm crying laughing. That's so good. Yeah, enjoy this, you bastard. Ah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Crowlin. Ah, yes. No, Tutu, I expect you to die. If the Eyetwitch goes down, then. I wear snakes for breakfast. I mean, that's not actually a very good play. We'd love to see that. Why are these in exile? Oh my god, it's the words on the card. Oh, fuck. Jesus. I'll be honest. Not only have I never read this card, but I was never going to. At no point in my afternoon was I thinking to my... Oh, that's literally not what I meant to click on. I need to kill Ranger class. At no point in my afternoon was I like, I'm going to read this card. Yeah, no, I mean... I thought that I was going to be taking it easy today. So I didn't read the card. I didn't read the card. Now, this is very different from a very common mistake that happens in Magic, where you read the card and like 6 of the 10 characteristics of it sink in, because maybe there's 6 that really matter. Like, for instance, Goldspan Dragon is like a 4/4 flying haster that doubles treasures and makes a treasure when it's targeted. But it's when anything targets it, so you can actually target it. And it's like the you can target your own thing is like kind of one of those weird funky ones. Read this, you bastard! Ah! Alright. Day 9 Claws is coming to town. What would be good cards to draw? Culling Ritual would be the absolute stone cold nuts. We would just bing bong our way to victory. All the way to the bank. Oh my god. Shit. No blocks. I think the fact that I did not read the card was... I mean, I literally did not. I didn't even right-click it. I was just like, oh yeah, it's one of those Deans, huh? I think it has lifelink. That's the entire thought process that went into my brain. I don't know how to evaluate... Like, if sometimes people come to this channel because they're like, oh, Sean likes to explain his decisions. Maybe I'll learn something about Magic by his decision-making. I don't know what there is to learn. Because, as it turns out, in a strategy game, if you ignore all the information, it's hard for it to help. Hard for it to help. You still not read it? I didn't read it, I'm not gonna lie. I talked about not reading it, I opened it up, and then I read a little bit, and then well, I'll be honest, I stopped. I halted that process that you call reading. Discard your stuff. Gargoyle appears to be Orzhov. We see the Shady Sun Snarl, whatever it's called. Shine Shadow. Bright Darkness. Shine Shadow, to me, sounds cool until you begin to think about it. This is like Hot Church. Like white, red, and it's like a Hot Church. Leprechaun 5000 says, it's like playing a MOBA without knowing what any of the champs do. It's actually not like that. It's like someone saying, hey, you should read up on this champion. And what you do is you go, nah. That's very, very similar to what it is like. It's like, what does that ult do? It just killed me. And someone goes, the way that Bloodseeker's ult works, and you go, just shut the fuck up. And then you keep playing. And then when you die to Bloodseeker's ult, you say, how does that work? And then someone tries to tell you, go, hey, shut the fuck up, right? That's what it's like. Except that's me doing that to me. Yeah, fingers and ears are... Alright, so villain is doing. Looks like Orzhov Angels. We have a Luminarch Aspirant. So, okay. And I'll make you all big, and it'll be great. You and me, huge together. We're the huge friends. Do I Deadly Dispute now? I kind of want to, you know? I kind of want to get rid of this guy. Just make a treasure. It's cool. Ner. So... Am I running too many lands? Still? I mean, I'm gonna get blown up. Legion Angel, I hate to see that one. I hate seeing that one. I really do. By God, I really, really do. You know, I'm feeling some of the problems of really running only the Soul Shatters. Like, the Orzhov Angels list tends to be pretty vulnerable to some single target removal. An alternative is to say we might want one more card draw-y thing in there, like a Plumb the Forbidden. Really? Villain didn't do this? Awesome. Sick. Unbelievable. Triple blocking this guy. Bam, there it is. Now, I feel ill-equipped to do much of anything now. You know, maybe we actually have enough card draw we can peel one more land. I'm feeling some thoughts are coming on. Thoughts are coming in. I think I'm feeling things that are thoughts that are coming and going in. Yeah, I think that... So that one was pretty one-sided. Skeletal. So let's see, we have 21 lands, and we have 3 of these. Whoa, wait, I am at 21 lands? Well, rats. Agadeem's not counted as a lamp. That's correct. It just doesn't count as a lando. What to do? So we have 21 lands plus 3. So that's 24 lands. Man. Really want to reduce my lands anymore, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. I want to get rid of this one. I'm going to do Plum. Now, I think 6 removal cards is actually okay. Whoa! I went to 61? What am I doing? Get out of there. Plumb the Forbidden is a bit of a... It's a little bit of a... We're a 23 land deck. It's very exciting times. 9 ways to draw. Going from 8 to 9 is actually quite huge. It's just freaking enormous. Now, I don't know if you know the Shambling Ghast Skeletal Swarming combo, but I do. I mean, this list, I want it to be so good. So bad. So bad I want it to be so good. What's happening? What are we doing? What are we... Nice. Here it is. Okay. Necroblossom Snarl. Show this. Boom. Shambling Ghast. Bam. There it is. Turn 3. Swarming Skella boys. Oh, I hope it's angels. I sure hope it is. Great treasure. Great treasure. My turn. That is magic. Now it says this isn't a draft, is it? Is the stream title out of date? Stream title right now reads... Oh, my screen is frozen. It reads MTG 2022 Standard. Oops. Thank you. Standard and drafts. I apologize for that. Toro says, I hate to keep asking this, but I feel like it's really something you would have thoughts on. What do you think of birds aren't real? I think it's funny to say, and then we're out of humor. It's the humor well of birds aren't real is dry. It's as dry as they come. Now, if you want, I could take a hardened rock from a desert and squeeze it and drip water into that absolutely dried, caked hole that is the birds aren't real well. But what I'd rather do is I don't know, just gonna go on with my day. Be a happy dude. I don't know, you know, because I know a lot of people are just like, man, I have a great deal of alarm and concern because I feel like people are saying and doing things that are really dumb. And to that I say, yes. Yes, they are. In addition, let's not forget, I think I want to switch up the utility of this. I think I don't need double Necrotic Fumes. In addition, it's kind of been that way forever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Guess where I'm going with that? See why I'm saying that? Can you hear me? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think people have said, thought, done dumb stuff for ages. And we're getting to see a lot of it right now. Getting to see a lot of it. Social media. Exacerbating a lot of it. Oh my god, yeah. This one. I don't know, I'm just not particularly torn up, worried about birds with arms specifically. I don't think it's notably alarming. Even a little bit. Elderfang pal. Elderfang pal. Discard your stuff. The skeleton's cool, man. The skeleton's, like, very cool. Alright. Acquisitions expert. There it is. Ooh, I'm gonna get rid of the Snowland. Ooh. Making it burn. I will pay the life because I don't want to spend this. What's a party? It is Wizard, Cleric, Warrior, Rogue. Get him. Hi, I'm Ebendeath. This freaking guy. actually feeling the lack of removal. I'm feeling the lack of single target removal quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I might try to... I need to do some Flunk reflections. Quite like the Hunt for Specimens. That does feel pretty good. Bang. Did it. Doing it. Winning. Those on, do you think some Binding the Old Gods would make it into your deck, or is it a little slow? It's a little slow. It feels like I really need some instant speed stuff. Now, Flunk is really good. Maybe 3 copies of Flunk. It feels like really like, it's a tiny little like, Get him, boy. Flunk! Say ka-chunk to the Flunk. X equals 1, 2, bang. Eyetwitch? Elderfang Disciple. Why not? Yeah, I think maybe I want... Yeah, maybe that Plumb the Forbidden, actually. Maybe the Plumb the Forbidden actually should be a 3rd Flunk. I think that maybe that's just, like, as simple as it is. Little Complex has thoughts on Umbral Juke as a versatile removal / weenie summoning. I think that the card's, like, alright. I think that the fact that it's 3 mana and it's not very targeted. I think Space Explorer is done. I think Space Explorer is no Bezos. And is about to crash land back on Earth. That's what I think. Oh yeah, feels good. Feels good. Feels nice to win. I can't lie. I enjoy the art of winning. And by the way, in about 20-30 minutes, we're gonna be doing some drafts. I think drafts are gonna be good. Oh my god, awesome. Alright, dude, space... you know, I'm not gonna lie. I actually think that Wizards is in a bit of a tough pickle. Sometimes... I absolutely 1000% am just like... just gonna close the application. I'm like, hanging out. I'm like, should I play Magic? Should I play a different game? Should I play some Into the Breach? I haven't played that in a little bit of time, you know. Make decisions like this. And then I'm playing this, and I'm just like, I'm going to go play Slay the Spire. And just close it. Close the whole game. Close that game in Spain. Rax's Sean reads The Art of Winning by Sun Tzu. That's right, I'm like a sophisticated guy. You know, the Cullings also... Yeah, I think I'm gonna remove a... I have some ideas. play Into the Breach. That game's fucking great. The game is great. You tried Monster Train again recently? I've not. I have played Into the Breach recently. That game is still spectacular. What are some other things I've played recently? All right, I think we're getting here. Skeleton. Checked out Roadbook. Oh yeah, that game's awesome. It game's incredible. I think I actually do want Professor. Let's try this. I found Rogue to be excellent. I think I've learned that I love overworld maps. Are there any specific weird game mechanics that you just, like, cannot get enough of? Like, for me, it's overworld maps, man. Overworld maps, give me an overworld map. Or give me death. How do I do this? How do I adjust this? My camera's falling down. Seen the new RimWorld expansion? I know nothing about RimWorld, man. Remember you loved FTL? FTL is great. Oh, gem slotting. Oh my god. I love gem slotting. Oops, I didn't play the Necroblossom Snarl. Any game with gem slotting, I'll give a chance. Yeah, no, I'm talking like irrationally, like, oh my god, they have this mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, like what I'm talking about, like a weird, like a niche, mechanic. Coming at you, baby. Oh, like here, this is a great one. Native Legends says, I love little upgrades that show cosmetically, like in Metroid. Be gone. Alright, so this is it Dragons? It's incorporating a wee bit of the Black Landos. I can do this in case there is a Goldspan Dragon. Hello, welcome. Locked. Probably Necrotic Fumes. Probably. Well, I can tell you what is not it. But we are doing it. We are absolutely doing it. I think I actually do need my 8 removal cards. The more I'm playing this, the more I'm just like, you know, I probably need the 8. I think I probably need the 8 removals. Let me learn. Give me learns or give me death. I think Introduction Prophecy, maybe. The other option was Pest Summoning to zapping this guy, but I'm fine exiling this. Yeah, I think I might just actually need all them flunks. Super cool. I think I'm, like, about to die. I don't really know what I need. I think I want one of these. Alright. I think I need my... I think I've just decided I need my 8 flunks. I think I'm someone who believes that 8 flunks is the right number. Or 8 removal cards, excuse me. 8 flunks. I think that 8 flunks is the right number of flunks. 8 flunks for president. I can't do anything else that's going to get countered. Who cares? It's fine. Excellent. I'm going to run straight into 1 mana, baby. This is more than likely a extra turn card. Shadows Derdict. I think I do need to keep the Culling Rituals because it's just so good against, like, every single aggro deck. I feel like we've had an arc of interestingness with our little experience. I mean, is going to 22 lands too crazy in the coconut? Is that too crazy? Because, like, I feel like we had more consistent card draw when we, you know, went to our, you know, something more like this. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to go to the mystical 22 landers. I don't have another Plumb the Forbidden. I'm going to put in one of these, okay? Watch. I'm at 22 land. I'm crazy, man. I'm crazy, but here's the thing. We have 6 1-drops, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 6 1-drops, 9 2-drops. Virtually always we will be able to... And we have 9 card draw, like sack card draw guys. So I'm trying to get a balance between these two and then have enough cumulative removal spells in the deck. Because it feels like I'm okay for a few turns, and then everything just kind of falls apart. Which... it's sort of like a mix of... maybe I'm not drawing cards enough, maybe I'm not having enough removal. I don't know, there's a lot of different ways this could go. So this is Dimir Control, which I think we have a good matchup against. But I think that with 22 lands, it's likely that we often get stuck on 2. Are we okay with this? Well, with 9 ways to sack draw... yeah, I saw it coming. 9 ways to sack draw, I think it's okay. Maybe we're doing it with this, you know? Or... I think it's good to do this now. This is the one situation that I worry about, is that, like, if I have 15 cards that make little fellas, I can often be low on the activators that I need to do all the sort of sack and stuff. Never mind the fucking best. I still think it is also correct for me to just be doing this now. A lot of little babies that get sacrificed. I mean, this is almost certainly a mixture of Behold the Multiverse type things, Saw It Coming type things. Perhaps Poison the Cup type thing? Maybe. But again, the Dimir Control will have like a turn, like a their big plays that deal damage and do good stuff. I mean, it costs like 10 mana. Like, they'll play a Mordekainen for 6, and then they'll have the other 4 mana available to defend it. And when I say defend it, I mean have 2 counters up specifically. And I think that this is the way that we can actually get some... How do I want to do this? I think this is fine. So I think that a mistake that our opponent can make is they can, like... What do I actually want to do? I think Pest Summoning is good here, huh? A mistake that I think that they can make is trying to do that play... that normally you'd have 10 mana, you play the Mordekainen for 6, then you have 2 counters up to protect it, or a counter and a removal spell, something like this. They could instead do that on turn 8, and then I can, like, go Soul Shatter, or I can go Soul Shatter, Skeletal Swarming, and then all of a sudden they're really screwed against Skeletal Swarming. By the way, this is what we are hoping for. Nice talk, man. My favorite heroes in Dota. This is the oh shit moment. Now, I'm going to do Mascot Exhibition. And then whenever Redwood 1993273 sets up a response, I can just blow them up. It's more kind of good in the standard. It seems like an acceptable finisher, I think. I don't think that there's a single card that can remove Skeletal Swarming in blue-black Dimir decks. I mean, normal-looking blue-black Dimir decks. I mean, like, normal-looking ones. Okay, give me more of your ridiculously small, nuanced, fiddly game mechanics that you cannot get enough of, man. Give me your fiddly ones. Friends, I'm gonna need your fiddly bits. I think I just want environmental sciences, actually, which is a little bit weird to say, but I think this is correct. Like a really fiddly ones. Yeah, we'll say at the top of the hour, Shadowcast. In any game, give me your any game. Oh, Cheat Learn says dodge rolling, especially ones that give me invulnerability while it's happening. Yes, times 1 billion. Oh. Yeah, and to be clear, there do exist cards in black-blue that can deal with enchantments, such as, like, you bounce it, you counter it, or there's, like, certain recent black cards, like Feed the Swarm, that can kill enchantments. But, I mean, in this list, and I played this list, I don't think there's any cards in that list that can deal with this. Oh my god, Frieder says, talents, skills, perks that accelerate the rate of future experience point gain. Dude. When I was a kid, I loved that stuff. Like, in the original Fallout, there was something that would give you... It was something like 10% more damage. Or, not 10% more damage, 10% more experience per level. Or per action. So instead of 500, it would say 550. Instead of 50, it would say 55. Instead of 90, it would be like 99. And I just love seeing that and being like... Yay. Consider my fear crippled. Bing bong. Two for the price of one. I mean, this gets countered for sure, right? And there are how many things that have been... 1, 2 saws it coming. This. I saw this coming. Finally built a good Skeletal Swarming deck. This is the best Skeletal Swarming deck that I have played so far.
Envy the strong, for they consume the weak.
Oh, that's a good one. Some good. I want like, and the thing is that like I later, after playing a lot of Fallout, I realized this is actually fucking terrible. You like never want. This is put a loyalty counter on it. Okay. Bam. See what happens now. You love to see it. No, I'm not going to play this because we're going to get 2 skeletons. Yeah, I'm talking about, like, really weirdly specific. Like, here's a weirdly specific thing in games that I love. I love when there is a weird sound in UI. I love that shit.
Much from your failure here today. I am never defenseless.
I am never defenseless. He did it. Okay, great. Yeah, I love when there's weird UI sounds. I love when there's weird UI sounds. Like L-U-U-U-U-V when there are good UI sounds. I love that. So, for instance, most famous, excellent UI of all time. Excellent UI sound of all time. Half-Life. That weird, purring, bizarre, funky-ass purring sound. My god, I can't get enough of that crap, man. So good. In Dark Souls, when you navigate across the menu, that... I love that shit. That is some good shit. I think some utility lands...
Leave me be. I'm reading.
Leave me be. I think some modal dual facers. Leave me be. I'm all out of faith. This is how it feels. I shouldn't have played the Mascot Exhibition. I should have waited 1 turn. It feels like no matter how little land I run in this damn thing, I'm always like, I need less land. Baleful Mastery. Where's my Castle Lockthwains? You know what I'm saying? T-Bron says Witherbloom Campus for the Scry Mana Sink. Weirdly, that's kind of feeling a little more appealing as of late.
Your tiny mind couldn't possibly grasp my research.
Can't tell if we're like winning badly or losing badly. I mean, we've gone through a lot of counters. Every saw it coming is gone. Pressure Onyx.
The essence of life is inseparable from the essence of death.
Yeah.
Sorry, you don't make the grade.
Here I come. Yeah.
You're quite a pest.
Hooray. Negated is fine. Oh, that's not a good one. Yeah, maybe we replace the Necroblossom Snarls. Maybe 2 Witherbloom Campuses. I have to be very careful with the land stuff that I do because, like... Oh shit, I got divided. Introduction to Annihilation. Oh, they're gonna exile my non-land permanents. Can't believe that shit.
I have impeccable study habits.
The entire
You know, Culling Ritual might actually be a sideboard card. Introduction to Annihilation kills the Skeletal Swarming. Grapple and Fear. Guess it's time to start building up cards. I mean, we're gonna, I think, get burned out by Professor Onyx. Agadeem's Awakening helps. Oh, did my other ones get exiled? When did this happen? Shadow's Verdict. Look. This is gonna get roasted, huh? I was so excited and so optimistic about our sweet deck. We're gonna keep trying. We have stalled out a number of times. And I think that when I think about how do I want to solve this stalling problem, I feel like something in the landy department. I get to draw a card. Woohoo. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna plumb some Forbidden. How many cards does this person have left?
Apparently, I can create your doom in dog form.
Witherbloom Campus is so low power level, but it might actually be okay. Sacrifice me. Those are Hall Storm Giants. Feels like I just will never have too much land. Am I going to, like, 20 land? Yeah, because when we're, like, this late... Okay, alright, let's... Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I have some ideas. I have some ideas. Just hear me out. Okay. I am going to do this, and I'm going to add another Mascot Exhibition. I am going to actually peel 2 of these. And I'm going to put in a pair of Witherbloom Campuses due to the scry ability. And I'm just going to start with this. My thesis is that I seem to be, like, generally able to hold on early game. And then I get, like, it seems like I have a very strong 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sort of, like, range in there. And then I can sort of, like, sweep down. Looks good. Dill-owned. I hope that this person's name is Dylan. Wouldn't that be incredible? Dill-owned. Sacrifice me. Hey, we have... Oh, is it black-red snow? Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, man. Ooh, is it Snarl on time? Yeah. So this sort of implies the following turn. So I'm going to first play this. I don't think both of these will die next turn. Let's get that out of the way. Now, Crush the Weak absolutely annihilates us, which is fine. Alright, I got what I wanted. Yeah, I really need to remember that I can cycle with Learn. Like, I really, really, really need to remember. I just keep friggin' forgetting that. And what is this? Poison the cup, maybe? Skeletal Swarming, go. That might actually be the biggest thing, Stagtite, that I just keep forgetting about. Good job, Volky. I'm running Campus's main deck. I'm so sick. Doot. Yeah, I think yeah, I think that that's maybe the big thing that I've just, like, been completely neglecting. And I seem to always be neglecting. Don't care at all. See, now the Witherbloom Campus feels smart as hell. I mean, like, it's actually mystifying to me that I am literally looking at a Witherbloom Campus in my deck and legitimately going, I see the use for it. Like, this is weird. It is weird to see this power level here. But, you know, I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Like, the Temples of Mystery. go. Let's test our thesis. Our thesis is that we want a little bit more power around things like Mascot Exhibitions. I'll try to be much punchier with our power spikes. I'm going to flunk this, because what else would I do? Draw 3 cards. Bang, bang, bang. Plumb the Forbidden. Pretty cool. It's actually copying the spell. So if you counter one, you don't counter all of them. Alright. Ow. 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 Then that resolves. And then if the Lone wishes to play anything, I think we all know what my turn is going to be. Ta-da. Faceless Haven and Snowlands worth playing? Let me think for a moment. I'm struggling to see that all the way through. Because I have... There's going to be a skeleton. Yeah, but I mean, it's pretty middling benefit. Although one of the reasons it might make sense is that if I'm like doing various discard small value plays, then a Faceless Haven swinging in actually seems pretty scary. And then I can actually like not run pathways. I can replace the pathways with the tap snowland. No, yeah, actually I don't know. I can't tell. Because the thing is that if I was doing snow, a hell of a lot more tap lands. Right, we'd have the black-green tappy guy. Black-green tap snowland. Snow duels work with snarls, that is true. But then then if I'm running pathways, well, I guess it would be identical. Right. Yeah, honestly, that might just be great. No, there's another issue, is that I've cut a ton of lands. I've cut a crap ton of lands. Shambling Ghast. Hey, Shambling Ghast. Yep, let's just chill. Lot of options here. We're gonna do this. Okay, then we have a Culling Ritual. Oh, we'll need to discard 2 cards, huh? I mean, we could be dead. Okay, as a copy of a creature. This is something I can't remember. Is this... Does this have a mana value of 2? Does it have a mana value of... I don't know. Today we are going to find out. So... How do I do this? I Deadly Dispute first, and then I Culling Ritual? Yeah, that seems right. Alright. Okay. I guess that's the turn. Mascot Vandal. Okay, so... It, like, almost worked. I think I needed to cull and double flunk and not draw. I think I somehow got my math wrong there. Well, rats. Boo. Well, I'm sad to see that loss happen. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're vaguely orbiting around something reasonable. Alright. Great. Premise of this deck. A whole bunch of obnoxious enter the battlefield sacrifice affecting fellas. That we then sacrifice to draw cards. And eventually win with Skeletal Swarm. Quoth the Raven. Eat my shorts. Anyone ever see that old Halloween special with the Edgar Allan Poe? I knew that poem's just the Raven. Like, there was a Halloween Simpsons special where they did the... Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary, over a many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. You know this poem? Simpsons did one on it. And the line is, quoth the Raven, nevermore. But it was, quoth the Raven, eat my shorts. Quoth the Raven, nevermore. Quoth the Raven, unfortunately, nope. I think I actually have done a deep disservice to myself forgetting about the cycle opportunity for learns. Sorry, disruption. Okay, so... God, I was starting to lose memories. I heard that, like... It's just like, oh... Witherbloom Campus, being run with sincerity. We done having a snack share, Bear? No attacks. You know, I actually need to set an alarm, because I forgot that... There is a dinner. Wait, really? This did not swing in there? What? What? set an alarm, because I have a 8:30 dinner that I keep forgetting. But it's like one of those things that has entered into and exited from my head like 40 times today. Van City Keeps says, hope your day is going well, just popped in. Is this a jank deck? Or a top meta? Or a day 9 original? It's day 9 original. It's not top meta. What are you? The Omen Keel. You have your upkeep, you may exile Cosmo. Wait. Omen Keel. Whenever vehicle you control deals combat damage, that player exiles that many cards. Okay, and this is a Crew 1 lander, huh? This is a jank top meta deck made by Day 9. As you can tell. As you can tell. Temptation's gonna be too great. Temptation's gonna be too much. Cappadocian is just gonna be unable to resist just hitting me with that crew woo. This is it. This is the bait. This is the bait. Oh! Highest mana value you get out of here. Now, why not use Flunk, you say? Well, because there's 2 snow lands, a Faceless Haven. And if it goes land Faceless Haven, I want to Flunk that Faceless Haven, man. Alright, that's a card. Let's see if the bait is taken. Damn. Get me out of here! Ah! Oh my god, we've done it. And we're making a pair of skellies. Excellent. Excellent flexcellent. Totally sexcellent. Yep, Skeletal Swarming. No! It can't be. Oh. Ow, ow. Down to 14. Well, I have the plan. What I do is I play Skeletal Summoning, which gives each of these a little bonus. I then swing with both. Bang, bang. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice one of these this way. Bam. Boom. To go draw, draw. At which point, I'm going to... Do I want to shock in an Eyetwitch? I'd never dream of such a thing. That makes 2. Now, depending upon what Cappadocian does do. Oh, I think I've got them lethals. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Bam. God, does it feel good or what? Ah, I won. Ugh. Yeah, Rip Centers, I think there's something with switching the sort of base to Snowlandies. I think there's something interesting here. I think I'd probably only run 2 Agadeems away. How do you forget the trample? Dude, what do you mean? How do you not forget the trample? How do you not constantly forget shit in this game? I have to commit to my guys. My ghasts. Daghast. Oh, please be a 2-mana sweeper. That's what I need. You know what? We will play until we are out of absolute awesome games. Play till we win, play till we lose. Not sure which one it is. I'm not sure what we need to do here. I am really into this deck. Do we need to switch to draft? Do we do drafts tomorrow? I don't know. This deck is just... It feels like it's about to turn up. I can feel the turning happening. See, previously I was pretty against thinking about the Faceless Haven, because, you know... Oh, no. I should have done this last turn. I'm missing a land drop. Oh no, oh no, oh god. I was pretty against investigating the Faceless Haven because I was struggling to get to the Skeletal Swarming stuff anyways. What a gamer. What a gamer. I'm certainly not blocking on my turn. Certainly not blocking on my turn, that's for certain. We'll definitely draft at least once today. We definitely will. And tomorrow, maybe it's all we're doing is draft. But then Friday is historique. C'est fantastique. Ow. Prosperous Innkeeper. Ta-da! Make a second skeleton, see if I give a second to F. Eyetwitch. Someone cribbing from our deck lists? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty tight. I don't really know what I think about Prosperous Innkeeper. I mean, it's something to sack. It makes a treasure. I mean, it does give us some stabilization options as well against more aggro decks. These don't have to attack. I'm really confused as to what Heldy's doing. To me, Heldy's probably going to go land Skeletal Swarming. You know what I mean? Could block with the gas and kill both innkeepers, but again, I said that would not be surprised to see land Skeletal Summoning. So if I block these, kill both innkeepers, then a Skeletal Swarming comes out and makes 2 skeletons, and God forbid, I don't want that. This deck feels like it's in the realm of something sweet. Please stop attacking. I needed to play the second. I biffed I biffed the whole turn. Prosperous Innkeeper is a pretty badass card. It's a real key card in like Abzan and Selesnya life game. Well, hello, you fuck. Great. Yeah, I guess this is right. The reason that Prosperous Innkeeper is such a high-value card is that it allows you to heal past... I don't want you drawing nothing, friend. Oh, okay. Yeah, what do we want here, huh? Exile target creature, Planeswalker. I think actually this. I'm gonna get rid of my opponent's land because my opponent is clearly stuck on land. Arctic Tree Line. Woodland Chasm. Meow. Alright. You again. Deal damage, deal damage, deal damage. Alright. Creatures gain death touch until end of turn. Terrabang 12 says, "Hey Day 9, thanks for the years of entertainment. Given that you have a job where, in a sense, you have to be on all the time, do you have any tips for staying focused? I've been struggling with that a lot at work lately." Oh yeah. I have so damn many things to say about this that the first thing I'm going to do is scry on my upkeep. It's a good day to scry. That's the one. Attack. And he's gone. So, let's just start going through it, shall we? First thing, if you're feeling tired at work, start going to bed way earlier. Now, go to bed earlier. It's not a thing that you just sort of whip up out of nowhere. For instance, if you are someone that, let's say, has some coffee when you wake up, and with breakfast, and then you have some more coffee, you know, we're going to play 2 more games. Then we're done. If you have coffee with breakfast, and then maybe you have some coffee before lunch, if you're trying to go to bed early, maybe skip that coffee before lunch. Right? Start with something like this. And then, if you normally play some intense games or do some intense things, don't do those. Just have yourself a relaxing evening, and whenever you normally go to bed early first. I know that there's many folk who like the best way to reset your sleep schedule is you just force your damn body up in the morning. I am actually not a very big fan of this. I'm really not a big fan of this. I think that it's really helpful to kind of make yourself go to bed. I think we're going to be in probably removal town for a little bit. I think it's good to start making yourself go to bed early. Only go to bed at midnight, try to go to bed at 11. And what I want you to do is just try to get yourself nice and relaxed and just feeling all good and cozy and comfy and all that. Grandy dandy, happy handy stuff. Seems like a pretty nice aggro deck. Okay, so start going to bed early. This is thing number 1. Thing number 2. Start setting alarms throughout the entire day, once an hour, to drink some damn water. If you're tired and having trouble focusing, one of the biggest reasons why is dehydration. Now, one of the things that I literally feel constantly, personally, all the time, really a Mascot Exhibition? Is that it? Might look a little bit scary, but have no fear. Let me do this first. Force a discard. Now, someone who does have to be on all the day, I really feel when I am struggling to focus. Like, I super, super duper unbelievably feel it. This. I feel the crap out of it. So hydrate a lot. This will take out this. Blocking here is correct. It's gonna be close. It's the only one. Oh shit. Fucked up. He's just gonna return this to the battlefield. He's gonna return to the battlefield. I messed up so bad. Alright. One more game. Yeah, so like hydration, sleeping a lot. It's just gonna be the thing that you need to do. Now, if you're trying to think about just generalized focus, like if you're someone like me that needs to be focused every 10 seconds, at least in some regard, I recommend a little light timer. You can like get it for your phone. Whoops, I almost just fucking, okay, I don't have any text. You can get it for your phone. Your phone screen will just go like, doot, like this, and it will, sorry, it's hard to do it in the mirror. It'll just like flicker like this, and you can set it up here. And whenever it just goes like this, it reminds you to kind of refocus to stay present again. Refocus, stay present again. And I recommend strongly the sort of 55 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Like, just get up and walk away and march off. So I think if you're going to bed really early, hydrating a lot, and also never putting too much food in the tummy. Don't, like, skip breakfast and have a huge lunch. Have a reasonable breakfast and a reasonable lunch and a reasonable dinner. Charles says that would do the opposite for me. Yeah, you're allowed to think. You're allowed to take your understanding of yourself and apply this to the situation. Absolutely. I'm not trying to give the cosmic laws for how to focus. I'm just saying some things that might help. And I think... Do I want to make any... Kind of like the discard effect. Rider Guitar says, I like how you're explaining good eating habits as I'm stuffing my face with food and in a comically large bowl. Well, I mean, if you have looked at my weight gain in the last year and a half, like, absolutely. I like to pound this body full of food as much as the next guy. But, like, if I need to say, let's say I want to have 5 really good days of focus, like, go to bed, eat healthy, hydrate a lot, go to bed, eat healthy, hydrate a lot, go to bed, eat healthy, hydrate a lot. On a loop, on a loop, on a loop, And then Friday night rolls around, and I think you're well aware that your pal Sean is totally ready to start horking it in. Hydra says, I got diagnosed with high cholesterol, and I'm trying real hard to work on good habits for that, but cheese is good. No, cheese is terrible. Cheese fucking sucks, Harry Dosha. Say it with me. Cheese sucks. Ugh. I feel that I have been owned. Shambling Ghast, we gotta say goodbye to. Goodbye, my friend. No! Thank God for interface designers. Third one. Okay, that's not going to be here for a minute. Okay. Navigating through. I think we just permit this for now. I think this is fine. Sane might actually not have a play. All right. LeMayo. Okay, so we can then do... This is green. And take a peek at what's here. All right. Oh, thank goodness. This is not... Yeah. This is double strike. This is a trampler. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. Shit. This deck is rad. Now, I do have that Culling Ritual. Ooh, Eska is a good card. Oh. Okay. Those get big. Says trample. So I do like this. We take 1, 2, 3. We take 6. We take 9. So we're going to go to 4. So we go bang. And then I do this. Auto pay. Sack. Probably actually Pest Summoning, man. I gotta buy me some time. Thank goodness. Kind of. I need to actually Pest Summoning here just to live, and then I need to Flunk the Trample Bear. That's the only play that I see. It's the only play that I see. So we have to block the Double Striker. Block the big one. Block the big one. Now, if I double block something, we would die immediately. Cool. Excellent. Flunking this bear. Dude, that... Increasingly, I just feel like I want a sideboard. There's just no, we just can't. There's no way. 0%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Slow and steady. Wait, what? Oh, they enter with a +1/+1 counter on them. Not they have +1/+1. All right. Boo! I think we've moved away from greatness. I think our deck was more great earlier on in the day and less great later on in the day. But